with me, your spotlight speaker, Shari Alexander.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much, everybody. There's nothing like NSA that this is my second meeting and they said, so you're going to speak, right? Yeah, I'm going to speak. Great. So today, during my spotlight session, I just want to share with you a little bit about myself and our company and what we do and getting to know you, that whole bit, okay? So a little bit about me. Even though that's not actually me, that might as well have been. I was a born performer. My nickname growing up was Shirley Temple. Curly hair, got it? Following me? Gotcha. And I started acting, I started dancing at the age of 3, got on stage to be an actress at the age of 14. The agreement in our family was that I could not audition for acting until I was old enough to drive myself to the audition. I negotiated that at the age of 14, and hence the beginning of that businesswoman inside of me. As Jim mentioned, I was fortunate enough to study theater, went to the University of London for a period of time and even did a stint at the Globe Theater, had some fantastic times there. And then, of course, the natural progression for a theater actress is from London to New York. Broadway. I didn't do Broadway. I did some fringe off, Jersey, Broadway. Yeah. And while I was there, actually, it was after I was in New York for just a few months, and I saw one of my favorite shows, Chicago, on Broadway, with my roommate, and it was in the cheap seats. So cheap, there were no seats. It was standing room. And so we're in the very back, and I'm watching one of my favorite shows, and right before intermission, I have this realization come over me. And I was looking at these actors, and I was saying to myself, they're living the dream. They're doing what I've been training to do all of these years. And I thought, they're saying the same lines to the same people, in the same way, in the same costumes, to the same crowd almost 8 times a week. And this voice screamed in my head and said, that sounds worse than a desk job. I had a full-on panic attack. I kid you not. I sat down in the middle of the hallway because I didn't have a seat to sit on. And I just buried my hands, or my head in my hands. And my roommate was like, are you okay? Are you okay? She thought like my blood sugar dropped or something because I was pale. And I said, I'm all right. Watched the rest of the show, came back home, and bawled my eyes out. I realized that this dream that I had was no longer my dream, and I was an actor, so I had no skill set to transfer over to anything else. I wasn't very hireable. And thankfully, as many of you know in this room, my father has been involved in the National Speakers Association since as far back as I can remember. And so, because I had been around professional speakers for so long, it was actually easy to transfer over this skill set and this love and passion of performance. But what I had realized within myself was that I was able to take this world and training I had from acting and transfer it over to the world of professional speaking, public speaking for people that weren't professionals, CEOs, politicians, they're always fun. And a whole host of other different individuals. And so for a number of years, I was a professional speaker myself. I spoke on communication skills, public speaking, influential communications are some of the popular topics. Was on the platform and also coached clients. This one in the bottom left-hand corner is when I spoke to NSA Pittsburgh not too long ago. And that was, I love, oh, Pittsburgh, what? All right. And had a great time there, and then also that evolved into becoming a speechwriter.